Hello, everyone. It's Sharon with Design Your Beautiful Life. I'm just taking a moment to kind of settle myself in before I started talking with you. And I'm going to do one more thing before we start on our topic today, which is self-soothing for anxious feelings. A little aromatherapy. This one's called Peace. Breathing that in gets me to just be calm. All right. You know, in these times that we're living in, there's so much anxiety and stress, and our bodies are just not not loving it. Right? You're just not loving where it lands with you. Sometimes it can cause all kinds of turmoil with your health, your mental health, your physical health. So it's important for us to have some tools. And the one I'm talking about today couldn't be more simple, and it is called self-soothing. Now, many of us learn external ways to do this, right? Through alcohol or other drugs, through comfort foods, or just plain overeating till you're, full, and then you feel like, okay, maybe that did something. Shopping to feel better, scrolling through our devices, right? There's just so many things that we can use to distract ourselves, to soothe ourselves, that we can just pull those things in to help make us feel better. And many of them work. That's why we go to them. At least for a moment, they work. And then many of them can have drawbacks in the long term. So that's why I think it's important to just really have some other tools that are non-destructive and that we can use anytime we need them. So I'd like to share one thing that is working for me, and it's just tapping into my heart. Just tapping into my heart. I found myself this last year needing something desperately like this, and having to bring back in, going back into myself and go, okay, what are some tools that you know? What do you need? This is a really perfect one. I lost my mom, so I've been grieving for her this last year. I found myself suddenly living alone again, and that has been another adjustment. I've lived alone many times throughout my life, but I was caring for her for 7 years, and so I got used to that. I got used to being with another person in my home. So, these different times that we have adjustments that we need to make. My dog is not going to participate today. I'm just going to talk through it. Bear with me, please. So, tapping into my heart. And this is about, you're going to be okay. You are going to be okay. And again, you can tap, you can hold, you can just, gently touch and swirl like I'm doing right now. Just that simply. So you can just do this without any words at all. If that is enough, and maybe you're out and about and you don't want to start, like you're talking to yourself, this can be just a great way to just, it's a little anxious right around here. There's too many people, too much going on, and you can just do this. You can do it subtly. You can, like I said, you can just hold here. It's all good, right? It just brings you back into yourself. Now, you can also do any kind of addition of self-talk, affirmation, mantras, whatever works for you. And maybe you do a little of everything. Again, this is for you, so it doesn't matter. Whatever works, okay? So I have several that I use, and I'm just going to share them with me. Maybe this will give you some ideas. So just this is, you're going to be okay. You are going to be okay. You are loved and supported. I choose to be kind to myself. I choose. And one of the one of the things I've been working with myself on, again, being by myself again, being that my sole provider, I had to go back to knowing that I have always figured it out. I have always been okay. I have always done what needs to be done to survive, thrive, and protect myself. So I have been doing some little affirmations around trust. So I trust myself. I trust that I can support my needs. I trust that I can make enough money to fully support myself and anything else I desire. And then all things are working together for my good. So you see how this works? It's just all about kind of tapping into that energy center of your heart, being self-loving, being good to yourself, and just telling yourself anything that you need to hear, either from someone else, but mostly from you. Okay? So give this a try. I'd love to know what your comments are. If you do it already, what are some ways that you use to self-soothe? What works for you? We'd love to know as a community. That would be wonderful. So put your comments down below. Let me know how this works for you. And I hope that you find something here that works. Okay? So love you from here. Mwah. Take care.